Hello everybody, this is Bench85. Welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 17 Season 3. And today is kind of about choices. How do we want to do things here? I've been struggling to figure out how I want to do things. As you can see, there's only 2 more days left in late summer. Once fall comes around, obviously we're going to be busy harvesting. The very large field of straw, well, it will be straw, is ready to harvest, but I don't think I have enough time, nor do I have storage for the bales, I think is my problem. That's what it's going to be. So, I was trying to figure out how I want to do things. Decided to take these 2 fields off. I also took off the other field up there. You can see the combine sitting up there. Our issue is that I think I want to change where I put the straw bales. I want to change how I'm going to do things. But in order to do that, we need to be able to harvest a certain field to utilize because it's going to be turned into space for bales, space for silage, stuff like that. Looks like I'm going to be able to get everything else on one more load, hopefully. We shall see. But yeah, it's kind of, these are the things that make the seasons mod so interesting, because you're looking at the forecast, you're trying to figure out, well, I got to do this, this, and this, but the forecast isn't going to cooperate on these days, so you got to try to decide how you want to do things, when you want to do things. You only got a certain amount of time in a day. It's a tricky subject. It really is. But I really think that's why I've enjoyed doing it so much, why I've enjoyed playing it so much. You can see here we are actually out of silage. So we're going to have to open up the other bunker down there and ship some silage up this way. I didn't really want to put... Is it going to make that turn? I didn't really want to put silage into the bunkers there because I'd like to fill them, but I don't think I have a choice. On top of that, I have no idea where I want to put these straw bales to make this all work. I'm having trouble with them falling over in there, as you can see. So I think we're just gonna put these back as far as they'll let me. Just kind of make some space in there. And hope for the best here. And I'm out to get the other ones, and like I said, I gotta get silage over here because I need it for the animals. Right there should work. Is it gonna hit? Nope, didn't count as a hit. Well, now it did. There we go. Okay, so we're okay. We got some more straw bales in there. Good enough. Hay bales are still standing. We're gonna have a whole bunch of hay bales to pull off in the near future here. See, that's gonna come into season 2 as well when Sunday rolls around. So I think what I'm gonna end up doing is we gotta move the silage around today, so I gotta go buy some of the conveyors and get that running, and then we'll run a load or two and just kind of see how things are going. I don't remember how much I have saved over there. It may not be a whole lot. The other thing I could do, you can see I still got pink bales over there, so I do have some silage in bale form still. Do the math here. There should be less than 16 here, or right around 16, which is good because I'd like to keep these on this wagon and hold on to them until I have the next shed set up for them. Hopefully I can build the sheds that I need to make this work. We're gonna find out. one there, that one there. And then I'm gonna spread onto these fields and cultivate them. I thought about grabbing the plow, and I want to dig up the in-betweens to basically turn this into one big field. Because if I do it that way, then I don't have these spots which have no fertilizing ability on them. Plus we can expand out as far as we need to go. But then I was thinking too, well, if I want to do that, I'd like to trim some trees down here too, which would be more of a winter project. Or late fall. So we have to see how things are going, whether we have the time for it, or I just, you know, cut some trees down now and try to clean them up now. It's, like I said, it's decisions, you know? What's the best order to do things in? And you gotta make sure that you don't run out of time either. Because once winter hits, you're gonna lose all your crops. So I at least got this straw picked up, protected. We've got the giant field over there that we bought. That's full for this. And then we've also got the field over here that isn't quite grown up yet, but that field's also going to be, I have a bunch of straw on it too, so we definitely have plenty of straw, which is what I was hoping for, because I think we're going to use a lot of it over the winter. So I figured it was just smart for us to do it that way. I think I'm just going to back this in to somewhere here. Or maybe I'll just put it under this, yeah, let's just put it under this canopy for now. I don't want to put it up in the shed up there because we don't really have the room for it, and I gotta move stuff around just to get it back out. So it'll be fine in here. I really wish I could get a shed like this put somewhere, because this would be ideal for putting bales in. So I'm gonna have to see if I can find something that qualifies for putting bales into. So I'm gonna get some stuff set up over there by the silage, and we can meet over there in just a bit. Alright, we are officially back here at the biogas plant, although I guess it's not back here. Just said I'd meet you guys here. I really don't remember how much is here, so let's find out. Only 207. Yeah, there's not a lot here. Is it gonna make it all the way up? Oh, it is. Nice. So yeah, there's not anywhere near as much silage as I was expecting here, which is not ideal. I'm hoping I don't run out. But regardless, I'm gonna have to fill this guy up. I do have really good news as this is filling up, and this is going to take a while. Can I climb up this ladder? Oh, I can. Nice. This is kind of nice anyways that they got lights here, so you can actually see what's going on if you're filling this at night. Oh, look at that. Yeah, emptying it out. We could fit a whole lot of silage in here. I think I'd like to put as much as possible down here. I know it's not ideal for filling and stuff like that, or for emptying out in the winter, but I think we could make some pretty good progress. But what I was going to tell you guys, well, that's loading up. Oh, it kills the sound too. If we go under mowers, we have a new mower that we're going to be purchasing. I don't quite have the balance for it yet. Scroll over. It's back. This was a big thing in Farming Simulator 2013. I don't remember if it crossed over to 15 or not, but this sucker has a cutting width of 13.2 meters. Right now we are using this guy, which is 4.2 meters more. That's a big deal. Plus on top of that, it's got some extra added features that we're going to utilize. Looks like it's shipped out, what, 20,000 already? Not bad. I still would rather do it this way than shovel it all up with a loader of some sort, because it takes a while to do it that way. It's just noisier this way. And we are going to need some more conveyors at home, but I don't quite have the ability to do that yet, because we have to harvest the one field that we are going to be utilizing for that. I don't know if it's going to get that patch. I don't know how far it's going to get. Apparently that was my answer. So I'm guessing what I need to do is I need to basically pick a side here and just kind of go over here like this. Oop, turn that guy off. I don't want the engines running constantly. Let's see, we gotta go to the center here. Probably should start it up. That'll work. And then this guy, of course. Try to get it so that it's in a spot where I can keep unloading. Oh, there's a light pole there. Oh, wrong way, wrong way. So right there would be a good unload part. There we go. We're still unloading. Perfect. Wonder how this guy's doing. Yeah, we're over half full now. But we're going to have to be spreading some manure here. It's something that we're going to have to get taken care of. I think my truck is actually in the way. Actually, I'm missing a tractor too. Oh, sorry about that, bud. So yeah, we're gonna have to start scooping up the manure over here. I'm gonna need to grab the Optum tractor. That's the Magnum. Yeah, this guy. And we'll start spreading over on the other field. The nice part about this is that other field's just gonna keep, or not field, the wagon's just gonna keep filling for us while we're working here. Just kind of keep trucking along here. Spreading is something you guys have seen numerous times, so I'm not gonna keep you with that. I just want to get far enough here that we can combine the field that I want to combine, so that we can start moving straw bales around like I wanted to, because I need to make the place for the straw bales to go. And if we do that, then we'll be ready to rock and roll here. Apparently this is already full. Oh, didn't quite make the corner. Actually, I wonder... Try not to take out the water here. The spreader might be a little bit heavy for this tractor. We probably should be running with the Magnum. But it should work. Either that or I should put some wheel weights into the back of it maybe. That would probably help. Help out with a lot of things actually with this tractor. But the main things I want to get spread is the 2 fields that are getting turned into grass that we already combined off. That way we can get some grass spread on them. I don't care about a great demand for beets. Let's check. Oh, this guy's full. Perfect. So it took a pretty good chunk out of there. I don't think we can get close enough to see that other bunker. No, even if we go over here, we can't get close enough. But it's not too bad getting around here. And if we ever did have extra, pretty easy to just run the extra into there for some extra cash. This is where the pigs would be, if you were to have pigs. But we do not have pigs. But for now, the problem is this road right here is very busy. And all I need to do is take a quick right and a quick left, but of course I'm impatient. Don't wait long enough and get into trouble like that. So let's run this up there. And I think for this episode I'd like to get to the point where we have a place to put the straw bales. Kind of show you guys what my plan is for that. And then we're going to start combining some big fields. Well, we're going to combine one big field, and then the other field is going to have a whole lot of chopping to do. Although the corn silage off of that one's not going to be ready yet. That'll be our last one. So we'll get all the other bunkers here full. And my hope here was if I use this to fill up over here, we can fill the other bunker. And then by the time we get this one emptied out and we start filling it, then we should be able to utilize the other building that I want to use for this. But I will show you guys that afterwards. This is actually really hard to get around in here. There we go, now I can see what I'm doing. So basically the goal here is to just back it up as far as we can get it. Like so. And we are going to just unload it right here. Oh, is it not going to let me? Oh, because it's silent. Ooh. Because it's a silo, it won't let me drop it because it thinks that it knows that it's not chaff. It needs to have chaff in there. If I had silage left in there still, it probably would let me do it. So instead, I guess we're going to have to make a pile here. And then use our conveyors and fill off of this pile, basically. So I'm going to have to move everything around here, unfortunately. I was not expecting that. But I'm going to run this back down for another load, I think. Just so I can have it at least in this wagon. And I'll dump it out if I have to. Obviously we can fill the bunkers. No worries now. We know that for sure. Because we can't dump silage in there. I guess it makes sense from a standpoint because it's got like a tip point that requires chaff. Like I said, if the silo had silage in it, it would probably work. But this time around it does not. Let's drive on the right side of the road here. There we go. So yeah, I'll move those conveyors around, get spread in here, and I'll bring you guys back when I can show you what we're going to be doing with the straw going forward now that I've got a plan formulated and I have a direction to go with it all. So I will be right back. Alright, so here we are, and wouldn't you know, we are at the shop. Funny how that works. So here's the issue. I was going to get to the point where we could get some straw bales set up um, where I wanted to set them, which would mean putting in a shed. But you can see it's early autumn, and if I go to right here, you will see that everything is still growing, unfortunately. Not ready to harvest yet. So I can't do that. The number one is still there, but you know, that's our big field of straw, and I can't take straw off because I have nowhere to put the bales. It's a tough predicament. So I have to switch gears and I have to do things differently because you're looking at the forecast coming up here. It does not look good. So we're gonna sell off our mowers. Oh, not bad. We got like 30,000 for them. And we're gonna buy the big bad modded mower. Oh, I'm excited for how this one runs. And then we're also, this is what I'm worried about too. We're running out of silage, and I don't have the ability to harvest it yet because it is not done growing yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get, let's see, we're gonna get this head right here for our chopper. We're gonna do things the right way, basically. You can very easily do up silage by simply, you know, cutting it down, and then hey, we were exactly 300,000 in purchases there. I was gonna say, you better connect. Perfect. You can very easily cut the grass down, mow it down, and then use a pickup wagon. Gotta adjust my volume here a little bit. It's a little loud for me. Use a pickup wagon and then just dump it and turn it into silage. I don't want to do that because that's not the proper way of putting silage in if you're doing it with hay. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut it, we're going to rake it up, or we may not have to rake it, we'll see. The cool thing about this mower is it has the ability to make a single windrow. So it'll put all of the cutters together into one windrow, and then you can come along here and chop it up. So we're going to run all of our haylage through the chopper. I think we're going to get chaff out of it, so we're going to get the normal item that we'd normally get when we're going to put it into the silos, and then we'll fill a silo up with that, and we'll have silage in 4 days. So on the 5th day of autumn we should have silage, and somewhere in that time period we're going to be able to start chopping, and we'll start filling the other silos. So we just got to hold out for basically 4 days, and I think we're going to be okay with that. I've got both of the mixers full right now. I've got a little bit left piled up where we were piling stuff. I have one of those big wagons full. Oh wait, we got the big wagon full. We're gonna have to empty that because we need that wagon. And then we got a little bit left in the bunker. I don't know if I have room to dump it because we're gonna be putting silage in here. So I think what I'm going to do, actually I don't know why I went this way with this guy, because I should be going the other way. Yeah, we're gonna probably dump that wagon full that I already have full back into the bunker, which isn't a big issue. Conveyors will pick it up again. So let's leave this guy here, up by the buildings here, right by the pressure washer, I think. And this is the head that you need to use if you're going to pick up windrows. Don't mind. This is where I want. Ooh. Ooh, that pivot's nice. Oh, that's going to get around nice. Oh, I like it already. So you have lower mower decks, you have unfold mower decks. And you have disable windrow mode. Well, we're going to do it in windrow mode because I think that will change it over into one giant windrow. So if I changed it over, it'd be, yeah. Oop, sorry, buddy. Alright, so let's see what this guy can do. The plan is going to be, I still need hay bales, so I think I'm still going to be short if I don't get some. Obviously, we don't have to go extremely far into the season next year before we can get more hay bales. The little fields around us, we're going to bale up. And then the one giant field that we have that we've been working on, that field is going to be chopped. And then I may buy an additional hay field that we'll utilize for this kind of situation. If we ever need it, we can get some more silage out of it. So I'm curious as to how this guy works. Let's unfold these guys. Oh, yeah. Front folds down. Back folds down. We get ourselves a giant path. Start it up. Drop them all down. Oh, look at that. Everything gets kicked to the middle. Oh, that's nice. Gotta get used to... There we go. Zoom out a little bit here. And it cuts really fast, too. Oh, this is what took forever. When I was doing hay previously. This is a huge help. Look at that. Because of the four-wheel pivot, it just hugs those corners like it's nothing. Oh, I'm in heaven. I've not gotten to use this. I don't think this one was available in 2015. I think this was a 2013 FS 2013 only mod. I could be wrong about that though, but I'm glad they brought it up to 17 now, because this is perfect for a little field or a little farm like that. Okay, so I did miss a little bit there because I made a really tight turn, and I would expect that. So I'm actually going to keep wanting to back up here. We'll just spin it around like this, drop everything back down, and just roll with it here. Oh, I love it. Alright, so I'm going to keep rolling, and I'll bring you guys back when we get to the chopping portion. Alright, so let's get this show on the road. If I can figure out how to do this. There we go. So I think we should be able to... You first need to unfold the tool, huh? Oh, move some wheels. Okay. Now can I do this? There we go. So I was thinking about it. I was doing the windrows over here. I have a feeling that's going to cause an issue. Simply because it's not going to spread out very well, and then I'll have to bring it all back together with a rake and stuff just for baling. So any of these spots here where I made the windrows, so the two smaller fields, I'm just gonna chop them. I'm curious to see how much I get here. And I think the easiest way to do this, because of the rows and it's not like the corn where you can just kind of let the chopper go and just keep bringing back wagons. I'm just gonna have to pull it behind like this. It shouldn't be an issue. It is showing as hay and not chaff, but I think that'll be fine once we get to that point here. Let's it's struggling to pull the wagon around correctly. I'll get the stuff I missed there on the next time around. Not a big deal. Oh, no. The wagon really pushes you. Need some weights, some wheel weights in the back or something. But I think this will work out in the end. I think it'll be for the best. There, it's half full and we're only once around. So we're actually going to get quite a bit of silage out of this, which I'm okay with. I have a feeling I completely underestimated how much I'm going to need, like I've said in the past, and we've been having a surplus, and I'd rather we had a surplus over anything else. So I'll just chop some extra and hopefully continue with that surplus. At least that's the idea here. There we go, now we get it all picked up. Let's make for a quick way to pick stuff up and chop it though. And there's the little spot we missed. And then I just got a couple of these rows here and we should be set to go. I have the tractor nearby because I was thinking I could pull the full wagon and dump it with that, and then bring it back to here and just keep on trucking like we've been doing. I think that'll be a good way to do it. I guess we're not going to quite fill it up, are we? Maybe 95%? We may not even get to that because this is a pretty small row right here. Yeah, it's going to be like 92. 93. Well, we can get a little bit from the little field because I windrowed that, and I started windrowing the 2 fields we put together already, but that's okay. I'll just rake those up and we'll make that work. We'll bail that one for sure. I think the issue I have with turning is because it is rear wheel steer. I think that's what's getting me. But yeah, let's see if we can pick some of this stuff up quick. Without getting stuck or running into things. Oh, cows are making noise. Did I actually pick all that up? Oh. So can you continue to pick it up? Oh yeah, it just wastes it. Okay, good to know. So we'll shut her down and call that good for now and come get that tractor. This one. And we'll dump it in our silo here that we have, and we'll continue doing this. 50,000, that's enough to... I'm trying to think of how much of a days that is. I mean, we're at... Let me go here. Oh, too far. We're almost full. We had like 88,000, so let's say 90,000. So it needs... We're going to need about 30,000 units of silage per day. That's what it's going to come down to. So this right here is like 2 days worth of silage, which isn't too bad. And we're going to fill up this one right here. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Yep, it's going in as chaff. Perfect. Like I said, this is the way it should be. If we're comparing to real life. Because we're actually chopping the haylage. And using that as our chaff unit that we're using. So we do have a bit of a pile there, but oh, don't take out, almost took out the tires. So there we go. So we're just gonna fill this bunker up and get her compacting or get it compacted and then get it fermenting and then get silage out of it and profit. I cannot make it through here. There, finally. So, with that, I'm actually going to wrap this episode up here. We're getting to be pretty long. We've got a lot accomplished. We've got a lot to do. We've got a lot of harvesting to do. So we will get to that in the next episode as we struggle to try to get enough feed in and, judging by the forecast, struggle to find the time to do it. Figure we're going to be doing straw on Friday because that's the only day that's actually sunny. And that's probably going to be a rush job because we're going to have one day to take 2 decent sized fields off and bale them and put all the bales away. Before we do that, I guess we're going to have to harvest some of the other stuff just so we can make room for the shed where we're going to put the bales in the new location. It's going to get crazy. So I hope you guys join me back for the next one. So thank you all for watching. This is what it looks like, by the way, if you don't have windrow mode. Nice and even. Thank you all for watching, and as always, guys, take it easy.